Hello, hello. Hello, my peeps. How are you on Friday Eve? Yeah, you guess you could always check Grinder. Probably find him right there. Yes, Mr. Logic, same. Hello, hello. Hey, Nisi. All right, let's get into Diablo Smackdown. Here we go, y'all. She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diaba is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diaba hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diaba's got game, and she's hard to beat. She's Diaba, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diaba is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jew. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small. As they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diaba delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. Diaba, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diaba is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits wallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diaba's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA, especially you, MAGA men, the most emotional creatures to ever walk this planet. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Thunder Cunt Thursday. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Has anyone seen Mike Johnson? Anyone seen Mike Johnson? Anybody in GOP? Are they still sitting at home for the 7th week in a row? Hey, Janique. If you guys could keep tapping, interact with the live, do your daily heart me, send a gift, something. We have to see some movement on this live to get up on the For You page. I believe that's John Thune. I'm really glad. I am glad. I am glad that Nancy Pelosi is not seeking another term. It is time for the dinosaurs to get out of office. Not sorry. 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 Sorry.
They need to go home. They need to retire. But we need people that are in touch with the American people. They're the people that have been in Congress 30, 40, whatever years, 50 years, whatever it is. It's just too long. They're so out of touch with the American people. Like, when was the last time that you do think Nancy Pelosi actually goes and buys her own groceries? No. Had to rent an apartment, anything like that? No. They're so out of touch with the American people and what we need and what we want. And we've got to do term limits, I mean. But hey, if you voted for Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. I mean, you got Mitch McConnell, or I call him Glitch McConnell. Glitch McConnell. They're all just too old. Chuck Grassley's like fucking 90 and he's running again. I did hear about the Dallas Cowboy player. Very sad. Right, Mitch McConnell can't even walk the halls of Congress by himself. He has to have a fucking escort or walk him around everywhere. That means you're too old, bitch. Go home and live the rest of your life out. My God. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. They're all too old. A federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to fully fund SNAP benefits. Think he's going to ignore this one too? Didn't somebody pass out today during one of the live events? One of the live TV appearances? Is he an old person too? Or the CEO of Eli Lilly? Yeah, he probably passed out from the smell of Trump's diaper. RFK, didn't RFK walk away off like, oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here? RFK ran away. Trump just stood there. Bad look at a health conference, right? When is the GOP going to come back to Congress and do their job? When is the GOP going to leave their house and come back? When are they going to open the re-government? When are they going to start negotiating with the Democrats? When are they going to fucking do anything? You're welcome, Mom. Trump out here like, I have Wegovy or whatever, fucking weight loss drugs are going to be cheaper now. But I ain't going to give you no food. You can't eat. People are going to start losing weight because they can't eat. Those e-files have to be damning, man. All this just to avoid the e-files. I do love that the sandwich thrower, the guy who threw the sandwich at ICE, they let him go. They will open up and they see how many of the employees are totally useless anyway. As they're taking away flights out of 40 different airports because they don't have enough TSA or they don't have enough air control. This has nothing to do with air traffic control. This has nothing to do with useless employees. This is because they're pussy ass bitches and don't want to release the Epstein files because they know it's going to be damning. And this administration is going to be over. Can you imagine what must be in those files? Woo! All this whole shutdown, everything is just about the e-files and why they won't swear in the Gravalha, I think it is. Gravalda. Because she said she was a 218th vote to force the e-files to be released, and that's why he won't reconvene. He won't reconvene. He won't swear her in. That's not true. J Balls, you're wrong. You're categorically wrong. I think can a judge swear her in? Can they just bypass Johnson if he won't do the right thing? Mm-hmm. She has a hiccup. I am Clarence Thomas Swarpan-Bondian. Yeah. All right. Yeah, hiccups suck. Let me turn my volume. There we go. Did you vote for Trump?
Does it matter?
Yes. It's a political live.
But why does it matter who I voted for? I just wanted to know.
I only take Trump voters. So can you just say whether you voted for him or not?
Why was I muted for my comment?
All right. I don't understand. I only bring up Trump voters for the first 2 hours of my live. So I ask everybody, did you vote for Trump? How old are you? Fucking ask. Just answer the fucking question. I mean, I would be embarrassed to admit I voted for Trump too. Just saying. So proud of his vote, isn't he? Just a fucking question, man. Just answer the question. Not hard. Okay, we're going to try again. Did you vote for Trump?
I will answer your question and then you answer my question.
Dude, this isn't your live, buddy. Just answer the question.
I did vote for Trump.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 48 years old. I live in New York.
Okay, go for it.
I just want to know I was muted for my comment.
Because I want Trump supporters to come up and have a conversation and not be keyboard warriors in the comment section. So if you are a Trump supporter,
I actually respect that because a lot of people don't do that, and I do. I'm not, a crazy far right Republican. I just listen to a lot of news like we all do, form an opinion just like we all do. I don't bash the other side, and I hope that the other side doesn't bash me for my opinion.
Oh no. I will absolutely bash you to hell and back if you voted for Donald Trump and what he's done to this country. You are the reason why we are living through this dystopian fucking hellscape and why people are being kidnapped off the streets and thrown in internment camps. Oh yeah, we are going to blame you 100%. 100%. Because you voted for this and I didn't.
Okay. And I voted for it and I would vote for it again.
Right, because you're a sick motherfucker.
Absolutely not. I'm a very proud father grandfather, great American. I believe in coming to the country legally.
Nope.
Yes. What are you telling me? Nope. Yes.
No, because Donald Trump is wiping his ass with the Constitution on a daily basis, and you don't give a fuck. That's not being a good American. That you're not holding him accountable. You're not holding him accountable for any of this shit that he's doing.
How is he wiping his ass with the Constitution?
The First Amendment. The First
The
Amendment.
First Amendment. Okay, and you know what that is, right?
Don't be a condescending to me. I do this as a living for 18 months straight, 7 days a week. I know what the fucking First Amendment is. So don't act like I don't know.
Okay, good. So how is he bashing on the First Amendment? How is he shitting on the First Amendment?
Well, first of all, telling the CBS and these different news channels that and suing them for making stories about them that he don't like, getting Jimmy Kimmel canceled because he doesn't like Jimmy Kimmel, and it doesn't mean he still didn't violate it the first time, and he kicked out the Associated Press out of the White House press pool because they refused to call it the Gulf of America and they called it the Gulf of Mexico. He's done many things that have shit on the First Amendment. Directly, because the First Amendment keeps the government from coming after you for your free speech. He is the government. What about people's Fourth Amendment rights? Show me your papers. Snatching people off the streets without warrants. They get no due process. They just throw them into a detention center. That's violating the Fourth Amendment. Saying that he could have put people in jail for up to a year if they burn a flag, even though it's already been ruled by the Supreme Court that that's protected free speech.
Do you think Roseanne Barr should be canceled?
You're not responding to what I'm saying.
Neither are you. I responded to everything you asked.
You have not responded to any of the examples I gave you of him violating the First Amendment and the Fourth Amendment. You've said nothing. Unmute your mic. Yes, go ahead.
All right. So do you think, I don't know if I was muted when I was asking if you thought Roseanne
Did the government drop Roseanne Barr? Did the government say you have to get rid of Roseanne Barr, or did the network she works for get rid of her?
Did the network get rid of Jimmy Kimmel?
But that's because of Donald Trump. They were trying to do a merger. I don't allow men. I don't allow men to speak over me, and it will not start with you. Roseanne Barr was not directed by the government. Oh, so you ran away. Of course. Tuck your tail between your legs and scurry off like a little rat. I need 20 more people to send one of the, hold on, where is it? I did not kick him. I'm looking for opposition. I'm going to kick him. For the flash goal. If you guys could help me out with that flash goal, I'd really appreciate it. I just need 20 people to send one. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I just want them while I'm talking over me. I didn't kick nobody. I'll tell you if I kick them. I have no problem telling you when I kick them. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, and I'll drop them, but I didn't. Don't forget. All you listen to is opinions. No. They're so emotional, I swear. Stupid point. Roseanne's not the government, ma'am. The president didn't ask the network to get rid of you. Oh, yeah. Hey, Lefty and Casey. He emotional MAGA tears. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. I know you're in here. My dear truth set him free. He ran. They can't handle it when a woman's like, I don't allow men to speak over me. Well, I'm going to just take my toys and go home. Fucking weak ass men. I need 2 more people to send one of the friendship necklaces. Just one more, I think. Yes, just one more for the goal. Yay, we did it. Thank you, guys. We did it. Thank you, guys. Oh, that was a blue tsunami. We spanked the living shit out of Republicans. Your Venmo thing is blocking the X. What X? You live in an alternate universe. Did we not literally win every fucking thing and you guys won absolutely nothing? Oh, I know. RFK like boop, took off. You're trying to exit the live. Okay, well, I'll put it over here for you. I don't like it. Okay, go ahead. You want already blue state? Congratulations. Oh, I didn't know Georgia and Mississippi were blue states. Did I miss it? Did I miss that Mississippi's a blue state where we flipped 2 seats that took away their supermajority? Georgia? We already knew that. Oh, Democrats run in Democrat states. That's the talking point, y'all. They're all going to say it. Just be prepared. They're all going to say it. Just going to say it. They're all going to say it. Oh, Democrats won in Democrat states. Oh, you really won something. Mm-hmm. We already know that's the talking point because we heard it all last night on Brian's live. Everybody's saying it. Trump said it. Mike Johnson saying it. So now we had city council seats in Orlando area. So if you want to say that, that's going to be their talking point, just so y'all know. That's the current thing now. So what? It's Democrat in a Democrat state, but I do love that all 32 Moms of Liberty people, all 32 lost their bids for whatever they're running for. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, coming in with the flat affect. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Sorry, I'll get a more pronouncement. I am 26, and I voted for Trump in the great state of Minnesota. Sorry that not all of us are a bunch of fake retards like yourself.
Nice R slur, asshole. People don't learn. They're just fucking bottom of the barrel knuckle draggers. Always got a slur. Told you, all that's left is sociopaths and psychopaths. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. I haven't heard that word in years. Like people stopped using that word so long ago. But that seems to be the word that the MAGA has picked up as like their new word. It's disgusting. They're just fucking sociopaths, psychopaths. They all have a flat affect. No, we're not going to let it slide. It's so stupid. The judge ordered Trump administration to fully fund SNAP by this Friday, by tomorrow. Gonna do it or not? Is he gonna do it or not? I did Senior Biz Mentor. Thank you. That flat affect is real. I'm right, aren't I, ladies? Psych doc. And then what's going to happen if he doesn't? Nothing, right? Nothing. I do like them. Thank you. I still personally just don't think all the money's there. I think that he has spent it. Where's that supposed $17 trillion that he's recovered in tariffs? Where's that money? 17 trillion, he said. Trillion. Trillion. 17 trillion. Where is it? Where's all the money? You know he's fucked either way, right? Because if the Supreme Court says that these tariffs are he can't do them, he has to give all that money back. I think it's did you see he's putting the gold ornamentation stuff outside the building now, and then he has Oval Office written in gold on the outside. Oh, they're gonna have to just redo that whole fucking White House when this guy leaves. It's so gross. It's so gaudy. It's so tacky. It's given Saddam Hussein. That whole place gonna have to be fucking fumigated when he leaves. Ugh. Those are markers for dementia patients. Oh, it's just gaudy and awful. Y'all can't have food, bitches. But I'm gonna have a gold plated toilet and shit. I had this one too. If you let us take away your health care, we'll let you eat. If you let us take away your health care, we'll let you eat. That's the Republican Party. After Zoe Ron won, I'm done with the Democrats. Why? That's stupid. He brought hope back into the party. He's got momentum going. Who gives a fuck? Huh?
He's also a socialist, and I'm not going to be a part of it.
Huh? Dude, what the fuck?
Look, I don't want a socialist a part of my party.
He's a democratic socialist. It just means using the money and redirecting it into social services for the people away from the millionaires and billionaires. What the fuck is wrong with that?
It's going to cause the billionaires to leave and go somewhere else.
No, it's not. You got proof of that? You have proof of that?
It's called you're a billionaire very smart. They would go somewhere else.
Lord, there's so many stupid people in this world. I'm so done with the Democrats because it's so Ramadani. You guys need to learn what democratic socialist is. He was talking in cursive. I just don't understand this whole. No, don't take money from the billionaires. No. They might leave. They're not going to fucking leave. America's not socialist. God, these people are dumb. We're a mixed economy. We have capitalism. The problem is we have unfettered capitalism, unchecked capitalism. And we have social programs. How radical it is to want our tax dollars to go back to us instead of corporations and billionaires. Fucking radical. Just radical. We are radical motherfuckers. Damn socialists. Yeah, I still don't trust Marjorie Taylor Greene. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Even if she is having a change of heart, I don't trust her as far as I can pick her up and throw her. She's wackadoo. I mean, she admitted on The View that she fell for the conspiracy theory of QAnon and all that crap. Like, if you're that easily susceptible to fall into that kind of conspiracy theory, there's something right with you up here. Yeah, she's got too much hate in her wake. They don't know what anything means. They don't know what anything means. When they don't know what communism means. They don't know the definition of socialism, communism, Marxist. Trump calls us all of them. The Democrats are socialist, Marxist, communists. I'm like, those are all different things. And they just regurgitate what the dumb fuck says. You know, they could just Google the meaning of socialism, communism, all of those things. They could just Google it. Get the definition. But instead, they come in here and be like, you're all socialists. Yeah, okay. Some dumb motherfuckers in this country. But hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Oh, yeah. There's some of the Republicans are starting to pull away from Trump because they just saw what happened on Tuesday. And they know Trump and being aligned with Trump is going to get them unelected. They're going to lose handily if they don't distance themselves from him. Who's leaving the Dems, Chris? Come tell us, oh, Chris. We have too many 10-second Toms in this country. That's true. Hello, lady, you lost. I didn't run for office, so I haven't lost anything. Not sure why you're talking to me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's go. And all they have is, well, Trump's still your president. Okay. Oh my God. Are you serious? Like, it's so stupid. They have nothing else to say. They can't defend anything he's doing. They can't defend why he's not releasing the e-files, why they're not opening up the government. Donald Trump told the Republicans to not negotiate with us. This is 100% on Donald J. Trump. He told them to not negotiate with the Democrats. He just wants us to capitulate and then tells you it's a Democrat shutdown. Fucking morons. If you let us take away your health care, we'll let you eat. That's what this whole shutdown is over. They won't let us take away your health insurance. So we're going to starve you. How come Trumpers are so quiet? I mean, that's the gist. If you let us take away your health care, then we'll let you eat. Right? Which way? Pick which way you want to die. From disease or from starvation? Y'all just pick. Which way you want to go out? Disease or starvation? Oh no, you couldn't pay me to fly anywhere right now. No. There's almost 700 people in here. You know there's Trump voters in here. Oh, you couldn't pay me to fly anywhere. No. Ramses, do you vote for Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
5, and it's just saying, fuck you, none of your business.
How old?
55.
Oh, okay. But you don't want to tell me what state you're in because you think you don't ever come find you?
No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just completely irrelevant to the conversation.
Such babies. Anyway, go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
Well, if you let us take away your health care, I'm sorry, if you let us take away your health care, we'll let you eat.
Yeah, that's Republicans right now.
You're going to hold people hostage? We need 6 votes from the Democratic side, or 7, I can't remember, 6 or 7 votes from the Democratic side. And
then you got to tell the Republicans that they have to come to the table and negotiate with the Democrats. But right now they're saying, here, let me give you analysis. Here's a shit pie. We want you to eat it. And the Democrats like, no, I don't want a shit pie, but maybe we could get some nuts on it or something so it tastes better. And they're like, no, just take the fucking shit pie. And the Democrats are at least talk to us and see what, negotiate us. No, you're just going to have to eat the shit pie and then blame it on us that the government shut down. They won't negotiate. They've been home for 6 weeks in a row. Donald Trump told them not to negotiate with the Democrats. They just want us to capitulate and get nothing. And if the Democrats back down, over 20 million people are going to lose their health care. And so the Republicans are withholding food from people because they won't negotiate.
Okay, so how many votes do we need to pass that?
I mean, the Republicans could change it and do the nuclear option and make it down to 51, and they could pass it without any Democrats. But
no, ma'am, we can't. That's illegal to do so.
nope, they just did it. They just did it a few weeks ago for some of his
With
nominees.
all due respect, okay.
They did.
With all due respect, okay, see, here's the problem that a lot of people are not understanding. The USDA did not have the financial.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No, ma'am, no. Even if we did.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And a federal judge just ordered him today. They do have the money. They have a contingency fund of money.
The contingency fund, ma'am. It is illegal to do so.
No, it's
Yes.
it's literally what it's for. A
No,
contingency fund, sir. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you're not going to come up here and spread misinformation on my live because you're just wrong. That's what a contingency fund. Don't man me. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. I don't allow men to speak over me. And I'm not going to allow you to spread misinformation. The contingency fund is exactly for that, which is why every other shutdown we've ever had, food stamps and snaps have never, ever been stopped. This is the first time that he said he's not using the contingency fund. It is not illegal. You are lying and you are wrong.
Well, I'm gonna try to remind myself. I'm gonna look it up. From what I understand, that the USDA will not allow anyone.
No, that's what the contingency fund is there for.
I'm reading it right now. Just give me a moment, okay? I understand what you're saying, but as far as I know, by the law, there is no president in the United States that can unlock that contingency fund. It is illegal for him to do so.
Nope, and you're wrong again.
Okay.
And you probably should have researched it before you came up running your mouth as if it were true.
I know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't. That's not true. It's not true. The judge just ordered him today. A judge just ordered him today that he has to fully fund that he has to use the contingency. He has to use it.
You can't do that. That's impeachment. That's right. That's
Okay. No, you're spreading misinformation. TikTok, this is for educational purposes only. This guest is spreading misinformation, blatant misinformation, when a contingency fund is just that. It's to be used.
I'm reading it right here. Would you like me to show you?
What are no, I want you to tell me the source you're reading it from.
Here, hold on. Give me just-
No, I said give me the source. Just tell me. www.
.gov.
Okay, .gov is not it. What is?
It's right here.
No, I can't see. I can't see, you fucking idiot. Tell me the name of the URL.
Contingency funding is illegal.
What is no. Shh. What is the website you're on? He can only use the it's only if he uses the contingency fund for something else. Dumbass. What's the site?
Ma'am, he cannot touch it.
What is the site? www.
Are you clapping your syllabus?
What?
Let's submit to the sort of
www. What is the website?
told you, ma'am, for the third time.
No, you didn't. You just said .gov. You didn't say what the before it.
If you would slow the fuck down, I'll give you the full fucking thing. The National Constitution Center. It's right there, constitutionalcenter.org for the fourth time.
That's not a .gov.
Here it is.
That's a .gov. That's not a .gov. That's not a .gov. That's not a .gov. You lied. It's a .gov. No, you didn't.
The president is not allowed. It's right here. Now, it's right. It says right here. The president cannot legally tap into contingency funds according to the USDA. It is illegal for him to do so.
Impound Control Act of 1974.
That's what the Democrats Party is trying to get him to do. So
No, you're incorrect.
Okay, I guess I'm dumb. I guess I'm a dumb motherfucker. I think you better look it up, man.
Well, I think that what did the judge say? Did you read what the judge said? Did you read what the judge said? Did you read what the judge said?
Doesn't matter what the judge says.
It
man.
does too. They're the law. They're the law.
The judge is going to tell the USDA what to do.
You don't understand what you're reading, my friend.
Yes, I do understand. what
No,
I'm
you
saying.
don't.
The president has no power over the USDA. Period.
You are wrong. You are wrong.
Into that
The
contingency
contingency fund.
fund. Legal for him to do
That's
so.
not true. For the 90th time.
Ma'am, it's right here in front of me. Look it up.
I don't care.
And do your due
I
diligence.
don't care what it says. I did look it up. Yeah,
It's not that fucking hard.
you're wrong. Val, is he wrong?
I didn't hear the whole question, but it sounds like you said it's illegal.
He said it's illegal for Donald Trump to use the contingency fund to fund SNAP, and that's just fucking wrong.
That would actually be wrong, sir. The actual fund was actually set up in Congress specifically for this very
It's
reason.
exactly what I said.
No, it actually was.
Absolutely 100%.
Yes, sir. It was. You would be the one. Oh, and sir, hey, sir, hold on a minute. So you understand, since you want to come up here and play TikTok attorney. Hold on, sir. Since you want to came up here and play TikTok attorney. Hold on, sir. Since you want to play TikTok attorney, two judges have said the exact same.
Money shall be drawn from the treasury.
No, the funds come from that emergency fund. It was set up specifically for this reason.
Made by law. The Constitution.
Dude, you're not listening. You're not listening.
I have no idea what I'm talking about, but hold on, sir. I want you to understand that your argument was rejected. Hold on, sir. Stop. Your argument was rejected by two judges. The two judges agree with me. Oops. Oops.
The judges have ruled.
Cannot fucking tap in.
I guarantee you, judges making a judgment and you reading off the National Constitution Center.org.
Tap into that. I'm sorry to tell you. Only the USDA allows it.
The USDA is who holds that fund because the USDA is what SNAP falls under.
Dude, you can't listen if you're talking.
Sir, as angry, you can be as angry and yell as much as you want to, but guess what? It doesn't make you right.
It is right. It's right there.
Sir, see, you're already been proven wrong. See, this is what you're not understanding. Not only me,
Where's that?
but two judges.
Where's the funding?
It's in a contingency fund.
No, you can't tap in. Fucking morons.
He read one source that's telling him this, and he won't listen.
Sir, you keep reading your right-wing sources, and they will keep getting you in trouble. Go right ahead.
You know what? If it was able to do so, don't you think they would have done it by now?
No.
Sir, he has been told by two judges that he has to release it.
It is not the president's decision. He doesn't have the power to do that.
It was the president's decision to stop it.
If he decides to do that, the Democratic will turn around.
The fund was specifically created for a government shutdown to maintain SNAP benefits.
And he's the one who stopped it. He said, I'm not going to release, the contingency funds are not going to be released. He made that. So, oh my God, he's so dumb.
It is illegal to do so.
It's not.
Sir, again, you can say that and yell it until you're blue in the face. Two judges. Here, sir, let me make this clear to you. Two U.S. federal
Fucking
judges
dumbass.
have already said you're wrong.
Would you like me to see how it works for you?
No, sir. You're going to say one more thing about this and not move on to another subject, and I'm going to drop your ass.
I need to read the congressional authority for you on that process.
Okay.
Come on.
Thanks for listening.
Jesus Christ, he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
I mean, you're up here having an argument that two judges have already told you you're wrong.
And he just screaming, "You're wrong! You're wrong!" You're like, Jesus Christ, dude. He's like, judges can't do that.
Yes.
What? The fuck? Self-love. Thank you for the $2 cash out. Please let me up. Olivia. Oh, well, sorry. He gone. I'm sorry.
He's stuck on stupid.
Oh my God. He would not stop.
You can have a decent conversation about about what's going on. You can say what your point is without screaming and yelling and just keep saying everybody's wrong. We're going to pull up your source. I'll pull up my sources. Two judges.
He's like, judges can't do that. Since when does MAGA not think that judges have any power when it comes to Donald Trump? He can't do that. What?
He's wanting to bring up the Constitution and doesn't even understand the three co-equal branches of government.
My God. America's love affair with confident stupidity has reached awful new heights. That's so true. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, there's 836 people in here. Please, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Everybody else, tap the screen. Make sure you do your daily heart me. Interact with the live. Let's stay up on the For You page. It takes your interaction to keep this rolling.
Yeah, and so I know where he got that argument from. By the way, that was his attorney's arguments to the courts.
Oh,
His
Jesus!
attorney's arguments to the courts. Guess what? They still lost.
And they lost. Did you hear the dude that sounds like RFK Jr., the attorney that was arguing in front of the Supreme Court about the tariffs? Oh my God! He's like, but no. He says the justice. I think it was Roberts asked the point blank, like, who pays the tariffs? Because this dude talked in roundabout circles and just wouldn't come out and say that the consumer ends up paying it for it. He's like, he goes, some foreign entities will have to bear the brunt if they do it. I'm like, no.
The attorney that was arguing for having them removed, that guy was good.
Goodness gracious. Joe, thank you for the $5. They sure aren't smart. This is for a $5 challenge. Okay. Joe is challenging everyone right now to send $5 to my Cash App or Venmo to help support my live in a $5 challenge. And since it's Thunder Cunt Thursday, you can do a $5 Thunder Cunt Thursday too. Thank you, Joe. They will shred themselves into fucking pieces to just say, when you ask them who pays for tariffs, the attorney's like, well, some foreign entities, if you do a deal or you make a contract that they'll pay, dude, be so for real. Now, I'm not talking about Neil Katyal. Neil Katyal's like on our side. I'm talking about the Trump attorney.
Yeah, Neil Katyal, that guy.
Katyal is brilliant.
That. I mean, the way he argued it and his tone of voice, the way he did it was perfect.
Yeah, Neil Katyal's brilliant. Tara, thank you for the $5. Always up for a challenge. Love you. Love you back. Thank you so much, Tara.
I mean, his tone of voice was like that tone of voice that's laughing in the background.
Yes.
Because he knows every judge up there knows how stupid this really is.
It's so dumb. For them to claim it, it's just so dumb. Daryl, thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge fund. Thank you so much. Love you. Love you back, man. Appreciate you, Daryl.
Of course, Zeus Questions was on it too, man. Of course.
Doesn't sound like that tariff case. It doesn't sound like Trump's going to win this one.
No.
Then he's absolutely fucked.
I'm guessing it's going to be a 7-2. We know who the two are.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's going to be a 7-2. That's what I'm guessing because Alito was trying to help the attorney along.
Yeah, Gorsuch wasn't having it at all.
No, he wasn't having it at all. No, Gordon, not Gorsuch. Alito. Alito was trying to.
Oh, Alito and Thomas are the ones that are going to be the two.
Yeah, that's going to be the two. Alito was trying to give it. Alito was grasping at straws. I mean, every analyst, every attorney that's talked about this, it's like he's just grasping at straws, trying to help the other attorney. It's
Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's over 800 people in here. I know there are Trump supporters in here. I know it. I know it. So come on up. Let's chat.
Even Amy Coney Barrett thought it was stupid. That ought to tell you everything you need to know.
I mean, Amy Coney Barrett, they put her up there because she's the pro-life lady, but she's actually like a really strict constitutionalist. So she hasn't been going all with Trump like they thought she would, or I thought she would. Deborah, thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And Sean, thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge. Voted yes on Prop 50 on Tuesday. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. And thank you for voting for Prop 50. All we can do is win, 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 win. Democrats wiped the floor of Trump supporters. Did you hear, Val, that all 32 Moms for Liberty that was running for school boards lost?
Yeah.
0 for 32.
Guys, you can credit that to there's a group called Defense of Democracy. And they're the ones that do all that work to get Moms of Liberty out of the school boards.
Yep. All 32 lost their bids. Tuesday was a bloodbath.
They did not win a single race.
Not a single one. Those people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. Yeah, I just saw that breaking news that Tesla shareholders just approved the $1 trillion pay package for Elon Musk. So we're going to have our first trillionaire while people are fucking starving. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on. He's still here. Elon's worth more than 57% of the country. That should be a crime. That should be a crime. Can you imagine having our first trillionaire while people are going hungry?
That is nuts.
Yeah. And that's what Mom Donnie is against. Exactly. It's obscene. Yes, that is the absolute, should be criminal. Nobody needs that kind of money. Nobody. And no, they don't help. Remember how the Rockefellers And, you know, they used to put their name on things. They were really obscenely rich, but they used to sponsor museums and like hospital wings and shit. These fucking billionaires and these rich people don't do shit except for just hoard all their wealth. He could fund Snap himself and still be a billionaire. Dog Dad, did you vote for Trump?
No, ma'am, Diana. Hi. Good afternoon.
Hi, just
Hi,
look at just
I
hey,
voted
yeah, just looking for Trump voters. Only looking for Trump voters between 4 and 6 p.m. I only bring up Trump voters at 6 p.m. Anybody can come up. So I hope you understand. I do have a format that I follow every day. So I only take Trump voters between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that gas request. Come on. Come on. If you let us take away your health care, then we'll let you eat. Y'all don't get that, right? I mean, just let us take away your health care and then you can eat. It's just so simple. Just let us take away your health care, then we'll give you back your food. Hey, Jim.
Hey guys.
So, Jim,
Republicans are suing for Prop 50 patches. What are they suing for?
They're suing against the voters of California to stop their voice in their vote. It's not going to work,
No.
but they're trying. They already tried once and it got kicked to the curb.
it's
Now,
not
after,
something
yeah, and now after the voters are like, no, Governor Newsom was absolutely right. This is what we want to literally stop the BS happening in red states. They're like, let's sue the voters.
What a bunch of fucking morons.
What they did by doing the lawsuit is seal their fate.
Mm-hmm. Let's not forget, Prop 50 never would have happened if Texas didn't do it first.
And did Texas, remind me, Val, being a Texan, did Texas ask you what you wanted?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. There it is, people. The difference between Texas Republicans running the state of Texas, that's all, folks. Running the state of Texas did not ask the people of Texas what they wanted. They made the decision for Texas and said, we don't care what you want. We're going to take away the vote of the people. And California said, if you do this, we're going to put the vote to our people and let their voices be heard. And California said, hold our beer.
And overwhelmingly voted yes, because the only way that you fight fire is with fire, and you don't back down. They want to gerrymander and take seats away from us. Fine, game on.
Keep in mind, 13% of registered Republicans also voted for Prop 50.
Hey, Val, somebody said that Texas voters should sue. Have you thought about that? Filing a lawsuit against
You know what? Yeah, they could. Why can't we sue for not being able to vote? You know, why can't we
Exactly.
sue for not being able to vote on a couple things? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, why couldn't the voters vote on school choice? Why couldn't the voters vote on women's health care rights?
Yep.
And why couldn't the voters vote on redistricting our state? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a class action suit.
I don't know why we let them get away with shit like that. If we don't, was it Ohio? Ohio kept women's reproductive rights, and the didn't the government override it?
Yeah, the Republican legislature took away the voice of the people. And that's another situation where Ohioans should be filing a suit against our administration. The voice of the people, we the people for the people. Every constitution, the federal constitution of the United States and each constitution in each state is about representing the people of said state. Wake up, America. This is your time to rise up and voice your vote.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. There's over 800 people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here, so box up. Let's go. Gavin Newsom handled it exactly how he should have. Let the people decide. And they did. No, they're in here because statistically, if it's not all 800 of you or all Democrats in here, that's statistically impossible. So they're literally just watching and not commenting. Hey, but if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's go. Hit that guest request. If you let us take away your health care, we'll let you eat. Isn't the Republican Party being so nice? If you just let us take away your health care and then we'll give you back your food. Where are you, Republicans? Where are you, MAGA? You okay with that? Joker, come on up. Let's chat. You have to request up. Now you're muted in the comments. The only way you have a voice is if you come up and talk. And I will explain it to you. Hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on. Where are you, MAGA? Why can't we find you? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. I did.
That was in here earlier.
Did I see what?
Did you see the guy that was in here earlier?
I came up to get on the panel to talk to the one guy that Diablo was talking to, but then Mom had to use the ladies' room, so I took the request off.
Oh, he was screaming. He was screaming that the USDA, the funding for the USDA,
the contingency,
is illegal for that to be taken from the USDA.
It's illegal for Trump to release the contingency fund. And we were trying to tell him, no, it's literally what it's there for. He's like, but it's illegal.
Isn't it sad? I mean, we are literally witnessing the literal dumbing down of America. This, if nothing else, the last decade has reminded me the importance of education and starting early with our children. The basic civics lessons, the spelling, the grammar, the fact that nobody seems to understand hierarchy. You know how townships and then cities and counties and then states and then the country, like they don't even understand that. They're like, not in my city. You can't.
He had one source that he was reading, and he wasn't even reading it for what it said or its meaning or whatever. And he was like, but it's illegal. Me like, no, 2 judges have ordered the Trump administration to fully fund. He's like, judges can't do that.
Well, he thinks that you can look at the cow and go, get in my belly. Does he?
I mean, it's just like, he was like, judges can't do that. They don't think judges can tell Trump what to do. It's fucking mind blowing.
Let me tell you who that guy was. That guy is the guy that got pulled over for speeding, yelled at the cop when the cop showed him the radar gun for speeding, and then went to court and said the cop was lying and the cop had pictures of the radar gun for speeding.
I mean, that's true. Kentucky thought they could vote for Mamdani, so.
And then went all the way, you know what I'm saying? And then went so far with the judge that he ended up in jail. That's who that is.
Well, here's the part that always bewilders me, and maybe you guys can help me with this, are the ones that will talk about, but they're illegals. They broke the law. They're illegals. And then they voted for someone who actually has repeatedly committed crimes against the country. Like not once, not twice, multiple times has committed crimes against the country. Who literally was impeached twice, who literally defrauded a children's cancer research hospital, who literally defrauded a Wounded Warriors program, who literally defrauded people who paid into a university, who literally defrauded the state of New York and the city of New York, who literally bragged about not paying $551 million in back taxes. And they will literally come on this page and talk about, well, Letitia James bought a second home and she's guilty. That's literally the same people that don't seem to comprehend that they voted for someone who committed the actual crimes. But the people who have it in writing that they didn't commit a crime, that it would be used as a vacation home or a rental property, like, why are we having litigious conversations with people who don't comprehend basic English?
Yeah. When they say Letitia James, I start laughing because that one is actually funny. Because for those who don't know that are in here, when the attorney from the DOJ filed their paperwork with the judge, part of that paperwork is discovery. And in their discovery, not only did they say Letitia James committed this crime, but then they put in the same discovery, the evidence, the actual law that shows that she didn't.
She didn't.
Right. But there's 3 Republicans that did. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. And they're in Texas.
Yeah, Tuesday was not a threat. It is a promise. We got the mandate. Donald Trump said he had a mandate, and he only won by 1.5%. Mamdani won by 8.8%. We are the ones that have a mandate.
You know what I found interesting too is when Mike Johnson came on TV yesterday and he was like, I don't see what the big deal is. I don't understand why people think that this is such a big deal that Democrats won in Democrat cities. I'm sorry. Last time I checked, Virginia was purple.
Georgia?
Last time I checked, Mississippi was red.
Mississippi red.
Last time I checked, Georgia red. Last time I checked, New York was leaning all over the place under the former president, right? And so the fact that these people are literally still trying to convince Americans that what they're doing is right when it's totally wrong and impacting red communities tenfold over. Like, do you realize how many people in the Appalachian Mountains are going to go hungry when they don't have SNAP benefits? Just Appalachia. And like, if you don't know about Appalachia, folks, I suggest you go look who's living in Appalachia. Because it's not the brown or black skin folks. Nope. It's predominantly the ivory colors. Yeah, the Envelopians. So please do yourself a favor and go look at the Appalachians. Go see how many of those folks. Matter of fact, Google is free. Google how many of those folks in red states rely on SNAP benefits. Please do me a favor. Go look it up.
Oh yeah, it's white people in red states.
Well, I should correct myself. There are some folks there that are blue people,
Oh,
and that's from all the inbreeding. So
that is from all the inbreeding. They are blue. That is true. That is crazy.
and you don't have to believe me on that note too. Google blue people.
Google blue people. I've done it. Oh, it is scary. Their skin's literally blue. It's so. All right, if you voted for Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up.
Do you think their dating apps are like, I'm midnight blue? Are you royal blue? Let's create a sky blue baby. Do you think that's what they're?
The Whitakers. That's what they are. Yeah. It's weird. They're scary looking too. Hey, if you voted for Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Google the Whitakers of West Virginia. That's all I'm going to say.
Some of their skin tone looks like Diablo's little circle there. It goes from different shades of blue.
Oh, yuck. If you go Google it, just be warned. We're warning you ahead of time. You can't unsee it once you see it, okay? The ones that can only say beep, beep.
They don't communicate in SOS. They just go SSS.
Check out the wild woolly whites family of West Virginia. Oh, my.
Jackie's like, Whitakers are a disgrace. Trust me.
I'm in West Virginia. It's scary.
Thank you, Ruthie, for getting my SSS joke.
Thank you, Lady Fox. Thank you for the butterflies.
Oh, I've never seen that one. That was cute.
It's Mom Donnie. How did I say it? I said Mom Donnie, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, they said I was saying it slightly wrong, but I thought I was saying it right.
And notice how she didn't get angry when you said it. She pronounced it the correct way. See, if you had said Candela and corrected somebody, they would have been like, I don't know how to pronounce it because I got an accent.
Come on, Campbell, whatever, it don't matter.
It's like, where are you hearing the B in there?
Like, Lord have mercy. Camilla?
Somebody called her Carmela the other day. So he's like, Carmela?
Carmela? Like, no. Kamala. It's like the easiest name ever. Kamala.
It's actually a thing in Kentucky too, by the way.
Oh, the blue people?
Yeah.
That's over here Googling. He's like, I didn't know that.
Caramel. Caramel latte. What was her name? Ooh.
I was reading an article. One of the people said, "Yeah, I'm actually kidding to myself." I almost fell out.
That's literally their family tree is a wreath, and that's literal.
I think it's just a branch these days. I don't even think it knows how to
Okay, aviator's so wrong.
Atlanta
Said,
Aviator.
"Cue the banjos."
Oh, cue the banjos. Yeah, that sounds like. I'm kidding to myself.
I'm an uncle, father, brother, cousin.
Oh my god.
The sperm fights each other. No, you go. No, you go.
I'm my own grandpa. All right, just to keep the communication going, if you have a specific question that you want to ask about the current political climate, what's going on, if you are friendly, you can come up to ask your question, but it is not friendly time. It's not time for stories or anything like that. But if you have a specific question, you can come up and ask, and then I'll drop you back down.
And before that happens, there's 699 of us in here. Let's tap that screen, Let's keep the live going. When you tap that screen, when you comment, when you share, that tells TikTok that the FYP is interactive with Yava's page and that the panel is being heard. There's information, education, dedication, and conversation happening. And when you do that, it creates a ranking. The rankings at the top of Yava's screen. She's currently in C5 at the top 20%. Let's see if we can get her into C3 today through our tapping, sharing, likes, comments, etc. Make sure you support the live. Tap, 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 share, share, share. Make sure you support the panelists. Make sure that you check out her gift goals at the top and her little love hearts, whatever those are called. You need to reset your goal, love. Tap, 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 tap.
No, the goals. I have 99 of 250. I haven't reached my goal yet.
Oh, that's weird. It says that it's reached. It says thanks.
That's
On my
weird.
end. That's weird. I can't see a number.
That is weird.
Whoever wrote "Be dating at family reunions," you're just
That I saw that too. Lady Blossom, did you have a question?
Oh, it's just a mistake. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Never a mistake when you come up.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you. Magic Hat, did you have a question?
Yeah, I just want to know what the status is on the tax cut for the rich. Like, do they have the money, or when is that supposed to go into effect?
Are you talking about the big beautiful bill?
Yeah, the 4.2 trillion that they're trying to get.
well, I mean, the bill passed.
It's already passed. Yeah, I know parts of it don't go into effect until December of next year. He specifically did that after the midterms, so that because once people start losing their health care and their benefits and stuff like that, then they'd be really mad. So he had it start after the midterms.
So then it'll just go to our debt.
So do they already have the money, or they just?
It'll go to our debt.
It goes to our debt.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, that's all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And let's make sure everybody in here knows, since there are 668 inquiring minds, that the federal government's budget is not the same as state budgets. It starts 10/1 through September 30th. So anytime they're talking about new budgets going into effect for the federal government, it starts 10/1. So like when Trump took office, in any of the gains that he made from January until now, any gains he made, that was still Biden's budget. All the cuts he made using and abusing his executive order power, that was all Trump. So make sure you hold them accountable for the things that actually harmed the nation in the last 10 months.
Absolutely. Rain, did you have a question?
No tapping error. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no worries. That's okay. I appreciate you tapping. Thank you. Thank you, Punky. Oh, look. Doris, did you have a question? Punky, that email was funny. And yes, that should be my background tomorrow. Because that's what it looks like. Or that's what they look like. Sandy, did you have a question?
Yes. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
My question is if Trump doesn't pay for SNAP benefits, and they can't do anything to him, why can't they do something like arrest the person that is in charge of SNAP? Like arrest him. Who's ever in charge of it? Can they do that?
I mean, I don't know I don't know if it's Trump's decision. I don't know how you would arrest someone else.
Well, then at that point, that's when it becomes Congress's job.
Right.
Yeah, I was just going to say Congress is supposed to get it. And this is the thing, right?
Thank
Val?
you, Sandy.
Bottom line is that Congress is responsible for the purse. So if
Correct.
anything, they are responsible for the people going hungry because they are a co-equal branch of government and they are abdicating their power and allowing the executive branch to starve the people.
Exactly.
And that's exactly right. But I'm going to say something that might surprise a lot of people. Okay, everybody knows that they've been meeting the past couple days ever since the election on trying to get the government back open. And Republicans are actually meeting with Democrats to try to come up with a plan. So that's already underway. Now the other thing is if he holds SNAP and the judges come back again, because he will face more judges.
He will.
You know what I'm saying? And they come back again and they say you can't withhold this. And he finally gets told no, and he doesn't, and he can't put it in the Supreme. He'll probably try to take it all the way to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court will hear it. No, he'll get told no there too, because this is really cut and dry, guys. This is not rocket science. And he gets told no, and he doesn't follow what the Supreme Court says. At that point, I think because of everything that's happening, because of the election that happened, just
Tuesday.
a couple days ago, Tuesday, Republicans are going to have to make a move to get him out of office. They're going to have to for their own survival.
Correct.
And the truth of the matter is, if they don't, that's when we're teetering on something, and you know what I'm talking about.
Correct. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
8647 or 25th Amendment and whatever. I want to see Article 2, Section 4 used to get all the fuckers out, but Congress won't do that. TH, haha, did you have a question?
Yes, I did. So I'm a truck driver, and I was delivering a load in Chicago yesterday, and I'm on the docks when ICE has fully surrounded the building. And the question I have is, I thought ICE could not enter work or businesses in general without permission from management. And I was told by management that they pretended to be custom enforcement and they entered to do inspections, but then they were in full tactical gear and everything.
I don't know exactly what the law is there. I would think customs would already be there. That would be kind of odd, especially in a shipping
It's a
dock,
port,
right?
yeah.
Well, actually,
No, it's a warehouse.
No, immigration can enter public areas. They cannot enter private businesses without being invited in. And
Yeah, they went through the whole warehouse.
which means that they were probably given permission.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
see, this is the complicity, right? That people aren't thinking about is some of these business holders are in the mix, right? They're getting higher tax cuts. They're getting them. So they're complicit. They're working with people to allow things to happen that are not legal, that are not based on civil rights or human rights. But here's the thing. Most of the people that are acting as ICE agents right now aren't ICE agents. We know that. You know that. The world knows that. What we're witnessing, them pointing weapons at people, making arrests on the street, putting people pulling them out of their cars. I mean, did you see the one yesterday where they arrested the father, got in his private vehicle, and drove off with his toddler?
Yeah, the toddler was in the back seat.
Yeah, that's kidnapping, by the way.
Yes.
They have no authority to get in that man's vehicle and drive off with his child in the car. So let's just be very clear. What we are witnessing in this country is illegal. It is dangerous. It is harmful. It is impacting our children. They will never forget this. And it is imperative that we, the people, start standing up and fighting back.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just crazy. You're at work and then suddenly you're surrounded by men with tactical gear and weapons.
Yeah, that's crazy. Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you for answering the question. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for the question. Hi, Chris. Do you have a question?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Jim. Hey, Val. Hello, my love.
Hello.
I do. Yeah. Actually, I wanted like a little bit of clarification on the nuclear option. By the way, it's nuclear MAGA, not nuclear simpletons. So I kind of got it, but we need 60 votes. But if they use the nuclear option, it's 51, and they don't need us. So the question is, by the way, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the question is, and this mostly for MAGA, then why won't they use the nuclear option? Obviously, we know it's because of Epstein. They don't want to open the government.
No,
for
they
whatever reason. So maybe you guys can just kind of clarify how that works, so you don't get a million simpletons up here going, well, they need the votes. You know what I mean? So, by the way, I did want to ask too, the Whitaker. I said in the comments earlier, but can they sit up on Wednesday and see both weekends?
Thank you for the question, Chris. Val, do you want to explain the nuclear option of why?
Yeah, they're not going after the nuclear option for one very good reason. It opens Pandora's box.
Right.
And they do not want to open Pandora's box. If they open Pandora's box, they set precedent for the next group of senators and House members that step into there. And that's most likely going to be a Democratic Congress to do the same thing. This is why they don't want to do it.
And they don't want to swear in the Gravalha from Arizona because she'll be the 218th signature to force the release of the e-files.
And the other thing people need to remember is even if they do that, pass that, it still has to go back to Congress because there'll be changes. They're back to the House.
Right.
And if it goes back to the House, they have to put in those two new members with everything else that's going on. Things going to unalive in the House.
How can they remove Mike Johnson? Well, they have to do like a no confidence vote or something like that, but they're not going to.
I don't know what the rules were when it was originally set up this time.
I know it was different with McCarthy.
Yeah, but McCarthy let them put in the rule where only one person had to stand.
Object. Yeah.
Yeah, only one person.
You notice McCarthy's being quiet too? Have you noticed how quiet he's been?
Oh yeah, he's been real quiet. But I know that's why McCarthy got put out. I'm sure they learned from that from the last time. But anybody can call for a vote for that, for no confidence in the speaker, and it's a vote.
Yeah. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We are looking for Trump voters. In the meantime, we are taking questions about current things that are going on. If someone has a specific question, otherwise, we are still looking for Trump voters. So please hit the guest request if you voted for Trump, or if you have a specific question you want to ask.
So for everybody who's worried about immigration coming to their areas, there is a list of things you can do. And one of the number one things, no matter what anybody tells you, is do not obey in advance.
Nope.
You do not have to agree with them. You don't have to consent. They have to show warrants to enter into buildings, and you have to verify the warrant. If the warrant is not signed, do not let them in your building. You do not have to comply because it is not a legal search. Know your rights and then remain silent. Don't answer any of their questions, because what we're witnessing is they are repeatedly lying in the reports
They are.
about whether somebody has a weapon or what happened. And that's why they're being released so quickly, because there's so much video. And pull out your phones, for God's sake.
Yes.
Record.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's actually turned into a case. There's a judge in Chicago that has now said that there needs to be things put in place to protect their citizenry from ICE.
Yeah. Well, they're lying. They're
And
lying
that's
about the
what she said.
protesters.
She
They're
knows
lying.
lies.
Yeah.
And they also wanted, who was the person who went down there to fight that case? I can't remember their name. They want his comments and what he said during testimony to be released to the public. She said she ordered it to be released to the public.
I thought they were supposed to show ID as well in Chicago. Didn't a judge rule that they had to show ID?
And Val,
You can't. It's not proper ID if you cover your face.
exactly. And
Correct.
did you hear the Supreme Court when I can't even say it without laughing, when the attorney really admitted that the tariffs are paid by the American people?
Yes, I heard it. Yeah, it's going to get ugly in Chicago. And he stayed in Chicago so long that he's created a nightmare for himself.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, this morning in Zeus's live, when that person attacked me and was talking about the triple K being started by
Democrats.
My response to all of you is make sure you're looking up words so that you know their meaning, because it was started by the Confederate and they support the conservatives and they're supporting a con man. So when you hear somebody use these little words that are incorrect, and to be like specific, it was started on December 24th, 1865 by Confederate soldiers. Those are not Democrats. They never were Democrats. They were Dixiecrats, if anything. Some of them were whip. Some of them were independents. They really didn't even understand politics. All they understood was white supremacy and hatred. So make sure that if you're going to be listening to people on panels, that you know your history of the country. The Confederates started the Triple X. I hope he blocks that person, by the way, because that person has been saying horrific things about my mom.
Oh, who was it?
Her name's Kimmy B4.
Oh, I've seen that across the room.
CYB, do you have a question?
No, but I got a couple of comments. There was the judge in Chicago that also said they had to clean up the detention center and make it so that all the inhuman things are not happening anymore. And Val, didn't that judge order who she ordered his comments from was the guy that is actually in charge of the ICE people?
Right, yeah. She wants his testimony released.
Yeah, she wants all his testimony. And she also, is it the same one that made him come in every night to report what they had done?
Wasn't that Bovino?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, she's all over them.
All right. Thank you. If we're just looking for Trump voters for the next 10 minutes, but if you do have a specific question, You can come up and ask your question.
Cindy, to answer your question, yes, a judge can swear in Rahava, but guess who has to approve it first?
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
Useless piece of shit. Oh, wait, I might change my background to
I love that. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in Senator Thune. I've never been a fan, but at least I thought he was a decent, family man and would really put the Constitution first. He has completely lost his way. This is something America really needs to think about.
Yep.
That we can no longer sit idly by when people that we put into positions of power are ignoring the constituents, are ignoring the American voters. We have got to start holding them accountable.
yes.
And Val, you and I have talked about this so many times, because what frustrates me the most is when we constantly point the finger at Trump, and we forget that there's an entire Republican Party that has forgotten that they are supposed to be serving the people and not one man. And these Republicans are on record talking about perpetuating the hate and fear of the Trump agenda. They're on record saying that they're following and trying to accomplish the Trump agenda. That is not what the United States Congress is sent to Congress to do. It is for the people of the United States, not a party.
They're supposed to be representing their constituents, not to get his agenda done. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. What happens if he calls martial law nationwide?
That he has no grounds on. That will get challenged immediately.
Yeah, he can't do that. Anybody call 1-800-GET-A-SPINE? Thanks, CYB.
And he's already facing backlash from making those comments from generals, or from admirals and generals that we found out. So, there's admirals and generals that have told flat out they will not follow an unlawful order.
That number is out of order. Did you hear that? Did you see that the FBI put out a report that there are people that are going around and pretending like they're ICE to assault women? Shocker.
Oh yeah, we knew this was going to happen.
Oh, absolutely. But I was surprised that the FBI put that out, because they hide everything else. I mean, nothing in this administration can be believed.
So, can I address a comment? Because I keep hearing this in a lot of lives. They keep saying, well, what if he uses war to stop the elections? Everybody, please understand that is not part of the U.S. Constitution. We do not stop elections in this country because of war. We do not. We hold elections every 2 to 4 years, every 6 years for the Senate. Start understanding that they're telling you that to make you afraid. That is what this entire administration does. They lie to you. In the United States of America, we do not stop elections because we are at war. It does not happen. It's never happened. It will not happen, because the only thing that's going to happen then is we, the people, are going to have to stand up for the United States Constitution against a corrupt administration. It is time for people to start understanding that. Yes, it doesn't matter whether he's following the Constitution. It matters whether or not we are. We, the people, for the people. We are. There's more of us than there are of them. And that's the other thing they want you to fail to understand. And by the way, I hate I'm about to say this, and it's going to make me sick to my stomach when I say it. But thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I know.
Thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene, for going on The View and admitting to the American people that they are paying social media people to lie to the American people about what they can and cannot do. That they are intentionally misleading MAGA about what is happening in this country. And I'm going to say it a third time because, you know, you have to. Thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene, for finally coming to some sense and telling the truth about what's happening with the Republican Party. Because she said it best. Oh my God,
I know. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, you know, so.
And I do really believe that she's finally seeing the forest through the trees about how this has even harmed her own state, her own children, and how all the misinformation, disinformation is causing the backlash, not only on the Republicans, but on the country as a whole. Do you guys realize that Americans are at risk because what is happening right now? Do you realize that traveling abroad is putting Americans at risk because we are hated on a world stage based on this administration?
Oh, for sure. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, don't get me wrong. No one get it twisted. I can guarantee you that I am speaking for Jem and myself. Ain't nobody trust that woman. We know she's got ulterior motives, but at least she's saying it out loud. And she's saying it to her people. She's saying it to people that voted for her. She's saying it, and it's true.
I believe that she got a wake-up call.
Yes.
She spent a night on Bill Maher.
Can't stand her. I think she's a horrible person. She's done a lot of damage. She's done a lot of crazy shit.
No one's ever going to trust her.
No.
And just so everybody knows, I despise the woman.
Exactly.
Like, this woman got me literally permanently banned from Twitter. Literally, Marjorie Taylor Greene got me permanently banned from Twitter. And I've never liked her, but the only thing I ever can think about when I think about her is the attack she did on David
Hogg.
Thank you, David Hogg, before she was even sworn in, tormenting that teenager who had just lived through that attack in Florida and the Parkland, and we still allowed her to take a seat. It is inhumane. It was disgusting. And then for her to claim that her school was also attacked in a school shooting when she was in high school, and then tried to blame Joe Biden at one point. Like, the fact that we even listen to this person is beyond comprehension. But the fact that she's telling the truth now, I can give credit where credit
I can
is
too.
due.
Yep. Same. I still think she's a horrible person, but she's telling the truth, at least in this one, because she's like, and they even asked her, like, do you still believe in the QAnon stuff? She says, I was duped too. I was got by the propaganda.
Nitria, by the way, my mom's sitting next to me. She can tell you for a fact I've eaten soap because this woman used to make us eat the past. And it was those huge bars of Irish Spring.
Oh.
and she would make us bite down on them. And
Ew,
so
my
brother one time was saying horrible stuff, and she made him bite down. He was blowing bubbles for weeks. I'm just telling you.
My hair is standing up because I remember that taste of soap in my mouth, and my hair is literally standing up. Ugh. I know what Irish Spring tastes like too.
Remember that, Mom? Do you remember that? She goes, yep.
Ugh.
She goes, little Irish Spring bubbles.
Oh, yes. Good old soap in the mouth. Absolutely.
Now, like if I'm washing my hair or something and soap gets in my mouth, I just say, "Oh, Mom."
Hi, Shay.
Hey, so how's everybody?
All right.
Oh, I tell you, it's interesting times.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Shay, I haven't talked to you since Tuesday. But that literally gave me a renewed hope.
Me too.
It put a fire back under my ass that it's not all hope is lost, because everything was feeling really defeating, and it made me hopeful. I felt like when Obama won,
Yeah.
even though it's just one mayor in New York City that I don't even live in, it's the hope that he brought back to all of us that I needed, and I think we all needed desperately.
Yeah, we definitely needed that, and I just love the women being elected.
Oh.
So many women.
Oh yes.
Not only governors and mayors, but the amount of women that showed up to vote. So the right is losing their mind because the amount of women from the ages of 18 to 30 were the mass majority of the voters that showed up.
Yep.
And they're like, why is this happening? What is going on with these women? I'm like, you took away bodily autonomy, right?
You're trying to take our way out. You're talking about taking away our vote.
Taking away our vote. You're talking about, CK, right? Women need to submit to their husbands. They need to get married at 25. Start popping out kids. Not go to college. They need to meet a man. It's all the rhetoric that's coming from you.
Yep.
These women are saying, "Oh, hell to the no."
Nope. Absolutely. And the Gen Z women.
Good job today against Kimmy. That was awesome. I loved it. It was every minute of it. You ate well. You ate well. Are you still full?
Gen Z women are definitely not red pilled like these young Gen Z guys are, which is why there's a male loneliness epidemic, because they want the trad wife or whatever. They want that because the alt-right pipeline is telling them that women, are supposed to stay at home and they're not supposed to do this. And, and they're meeting these women, and the women are like,
Exactly. Women
No.
are like, no, I don't even know what I want to wear tomorrow, let alone what I want to do in my life. Like, go away.
Yeah, no.
You're not going to define me. That's not happening.
And I'm not going to obey you. And I'm not going to be like, it's like, no. Mm-mm. And these Gen Z girls are like, no, ma'am.
Yeah, I took obey out of my bowels like 23 years ago. Like, no, I'm not saying obey. My husband's like, I get it.
Oh yeah, I didn't have that part of mine either. No, absolutely not. For my ex-husband, my two older kids' dad, I was 19 when I got married to him, and it was at in our church. And the pastor, when we were going over the vows, he said obey. I'm like, oh, you can take that out because I'm not saying that.
Even at 19, you were like,
like, no. There will be no obeying. This isn't my daddy. No.
My mother walked me down the aisle because my father did not help to take care of me or pay child support. He got to sit in the audience. Like, no, the woman that took care of me, raised me, was there for me, brought my fever down, paid for braces. That woman's walking me down the aisle. Thank you very much. Like, if anybody's going to give me away, it's going to be my mother.
Yeah, exactly.
I've changed up a lot. I'm like, nope.
So yeah, I'm like, not gonna happen.
Totally agree. Val, how you doing, man?
I am doing good, Shay.
Yeah. How do you feel about the constitutional amendments passing? Oh, but what, 6 and 17 in Texas?
Well, I'm glad 17.
Yeah, me too. But what's the thing with the water? Are they really using the water sources for the data centers or something? Like, my sister-in-law was telling me that. I'm like, what? I don't know.
I don't know anything about the stuff that's going on in Texas. No, that's okay. I was like, I can't even answer you. I have no clue.
I know. It's crazy. Did y'all hear that all the Moms for Liberty candidates, all 32 races lost?
Everyone. Every single one.
single one. And my Cy-Fair ISD, all 3 Democrats won. They flipped the majority to 4-3. So I was like, yeah.
I say thank you, Amy, to that. Anybody that doesn't know who Texas Trey is, his wife is Amy, and she is the head of the Defense of Democracy for the nation.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, they're the ones that have been trying to stop all these moms for liberty all over the country from getting on these school board seats.
It's amazing. God bless them. Yeah, I think we're definitely turning the tide. That's how I feel. I
do
definitely felt
too.
the tide turned. Yeah. And listen, none of this would have happened had the Democrats not gotten their shit together. We just had a lot of division within our own side and wants and desires and exhaustion, et cetera, and Palestine and all that stuff. And we let it happen. I don't believe that there's this crazy rise of this crap that is not something we can't surpass.
Yeah, I think once we all got aligned,
We're
we
powerful.
can if we vote we win, just like Kamala used to say. When we vote we win.
100%.
And so what Democrats have to stop doing is the purity test.
Yes.
They're like, oh well, if they're not far left enough, I'm not voting for them. Dude, if they take AIPAC money, I'm not voting for them. If they do this, I'm not voting for them. Like, dude, we just have to get Democrats back
Yes.
into power. Then we can do all that other stuff. But right now we have a democracy to save. So stop
Thank you.
the purity test for fucking Democrats when Republicans can get away with everything. Democrats have to be perfect. And just like with Kamala Harris, she had to be flawless, even though Donald Trump was lawless.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like they have to, she had to be perfect. She had to laugh right, or they're still showing up to her to her book signings and stuff, screaming at her about Palestine, and she's like, "What do you fuck you want me to do about it? I'm in no position of power."
Exactly. I'm not president of the United States. I fucking love that when she did that. She's like, I'm not even president. Like, why are you bothering me about this? Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. But I'm not like a lot of crazies that come in like, well, I just don't like it. My feelings got hurt, so I'm going to start voting for Republicans. What?
It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, you people are insane.
If somebody on TikTok hurt your feelings, now you're going to vote for fascism? Like,
Right.
You make no damn sense. Seriously. So then you were never a Democrat. You were never a progressive.
Yeah, that's like somebody came in here today and said, after Mamdani, I can't with the Democrats anymore. I'm like, stop.
I know.
I'm like, just stop.
So ridiculous. Let's see how he does. He's got a lot of great ideas. I don't know that he'll get it through because it's the state of New York. I mean, it's not just the city. He has to deal with state laws. So we'll see if Kathy Hochul's on board for some stuff. And what happened to Jim? I know she had gone off.
Oh, her mom might have needed something.
Okay. Hey, Jim.
She'll come back when she's I think she'll come back when she's ready. Let me bring up the next guest real quick. Let's see if they're going to connect. Billy, hi. Who'd you vote for? Okay, no worries. It's okay. I got you. It's okay. I got you. Thanks for tapping. Oh my, there was just 5 people in the box, and now there's none. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. All 4 just appeared. This is TikTok is. It showed none. And then all of a sudden, when I said that, it popped up and said there was 4 people waiting. That's so weird. TikTok is screwing with me in the last few days. Benny. Oh, they muted in Teacup. Did you mean to come up?
No.
Okay, that's okay. It's no worries. I got you. Okay, Jim is back. Jim's back. Hey, Nelson, how are you, love?
I'm fine. Diaba, Jim, Val. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so I won't.
Shay. Her name is Shay.
Okay. Shay. I would just come to really rejoice in watching you and Val eat.
Yeah, we full, baby. We full.
Everywhere was right that his information was wrong, and he just refused to believe it.
Absolutely refused.
And he didn't go to a website. He went to .org. Really, son, give me a break.
Yeah. He was like, he just kept screaming.
I'm just sit back here laughing my ass. But you are so stupid. You can't think stupid.
No, you can't.
I think he was very happy when I told him it doesn't matter how bad you get, you're still wrong.
I was evaluating the kids when I was laughing so hard. But I just wanted to step up and say that. I'm gonna drop so you can bring somebody up.
Okay, thank you, Nelson. He's so funny. He's so funny. Allie, how are you?
Hi. I'm doing good. How are you?
All right. Just taking one day at a time, like everybody else.
Well, I have big news. As of half an hour before you came on live, Diaba,
Uh-huh.
Andrew was summoned to the U.S. Congress. Has received his summons from your Congress.
Oh, Prince Andrew. Well, I know it doesn't go by the title, but you're talking about Prince Andrew, right?
Yep.
Oh.
His dealings with E-Man.
Ooh.
He's been summoned. Yeah.
Ooh. Come and sing, buddy. Come and sing.
A quote from Robert Garcia. I hope I'm saying his name right.
Yep.
This is a quote from him. The rich and powerful men have eluded justice for too long. I'm like, ooh, do it.
Yes. Start singing, Andrew. Andrew does have some splaining to do.
Also, I have some news on what happened on. I have my time zones that I'm gonna go live for.
Oh, okay.
So starting Monday next week, because I'm gonna give myself a little bit of time to prepare. I will be live every single day except for Thursdays from 11 a.m. EST to 3 p.m. EST.
Okay. All right. That sounds great. So 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Every day but Thursday.
Every day but Thursday.
Okay. I think that sounds fantastic.
It will give me both time to do my thing and then be able to have time to then come back and bother you on too.
Yeah, if you guys aren't following Allie.
Yeah, it'll be on this account. So follow me here. The account I'm on now.
Excellent. Anything else, Allie?
No, just big news.
Well, I'm glad you decided to take the plunge. A lot of people have spun off from my live and have started their own lives, and I think it's fabulous.
Hey, now you've got one in another country.
And I've got one in another country.
For the record, I just want to say when I go live, I did it long before Diaba. But
That's true.
on record, that if you see me live, I'm not a spinoff. I'm the original OG.
She's the OG. All right. Thank you, Allie. Make sure everybody all following Allie here, and let's give Allie some support going forward from 11 a.m. Eastern to 3 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Allie.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm also in the OG club.
Yep.
So am I. I'm way OG when I used to do lives. Y'all remember that? I used to do lives.
Oh yeah, you've been doing.
Way
Yeah.
older than us.
Yeah. That's kidding. Wait a minute. Aren't we the same age? I'm 54. I just turned 55 in October. So
Because you're just a little bit older.
I'm 53.
Okay.
it's all good.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
thank you. When is your birthday?
That makes Val the old man.
Yep.
See, I knew it was coming.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's my birthday's in May. I just turned 53 in May. So
Very cool.
Diane.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they're connecting. The box is black, but hi, not that Dana. How are you?
So I had a very stressful day today. I started my new job teaching. It's a great school, but ICE surrounded my school today,
Oh,
and it had to.
that's terrifying.
I mean, it is so. We go in lockdown, but we have to keep we don't let the kids know that ICE is outside, but they know because they can hear the whistles that everyone is blowing to let everybody else know. So it is terrifying. So today was our this is homecoming week.
Oh no.
It was originally planned in September, but they had to postpone it because of ICE. In October, they had to postpone it because of ICE. And so now they just said, well, we're doing it. And so we had to, ICE was outside. They kind of knew or know that it's homecoming week at our school this week. And so they've been trying to grab kids as we go to the gym to do things.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because we have to walk from our campus. We have to walk a block and go to the YMCA. And so, just when we were coming back today, ICE was, I saw them. They were in a minivan, and they have their hazards on, and there's somebody at the door ready to jump out and grab somebody.
That's awful.
And it is so stressful. And I have told kids that I already talked to, I'm like, I'm anti-ICE. I need to make that clear with them. And I tell them, chingala migra, and
Right.
they're like, yeah, I like her, because my school population is 98% Latino. So a white girl coming in there, but, growing up in Texas, when they're speaking, I know exactly what they're saying.
Right.
They don't be fluent in Spanish. But
Are you in the Chicago area?
Yeah. I live close to downtown, but then I drive it's about 5 miles.
How old are these kids that they're trying to grab?
High schoolers. So
That's awful.
yeah, they some of them, their relatives have already been deported who are American citizens. And, they couldn't go trick-or-treating. And I'm just listening to these kids, and now I just want to make it known the terrorism these kids are experiencing.
That's awful.
Because I don't think these anecdotal stories are getting out there. To know, for me, I have privilege to this and being in that situation. I'm not going to be harmed.
Right.
But I want to stop ICE. When I saw them, when I saw the minivan and other people had their backs, I screamed, there's ICE, La Migra. And everybody looked, and people took off, like our kids. They were out of school when we were walking back. So they took off, and And when I see them walking and they got their heads down in their phones, I've told them,
You guys got to pay attention to your surroundings.
yeah, we got it. You know, they all carry whistles. You know, when they're learning, you know, working together as a community to fight this, because Chicago police will not get involved.
That's awful.
Yeah. So
What are we doing to our
and-
children?
Right. And there was a group of guys dressed as ICE, and they were pulling people over it's a southern area outside. It's about an hour south of Chicago. And ICE wasn't even conducting operations there, and they stole the guy's truck. ICE stole the guy's truck, and they took the two guys. They don't know where they are, but we got the video, so they know who captured them. So they were kidnapped.
Yeah, that's what I say. And you guys hear me saying it when I talk to Trump supporters and I say they are kidnapping people off the streets, and they tell me that that's not what's happening. And I'm calling it what it is, because that is exactly what they're doing. This is not deportation.
And it was on our local news. See, we're seeing a lot more stuff than what's out there, even on TikTok. There was a parent who got pulled over. He had his toddler in the back seat.
Yes.
They arrested him.
And they took off in the car with the toddler.
So I want to report they don't know where that baby is. So, I'm heartbroken. I mean, I have to not get emotional about it and stay intellectual, because I think if I get emotional, I may get arrested.
Right.
So, but I tell them, the ones that have told me that they're U.S. citizens, because a couple of them told me, hey, I'm just documented. And so
I just want to make sure we're giving out correct information. The toddler has been reunited with its family.
Okay, I didn't see that today. I didn't see that today.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
No, I just, for Diaba's live, I just have to make sure we say the correct thing so she doesn't get named.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's relieving.
Yes,
but,
it is very.
But I tell them.
But how terrifying, though. It's still traumatic.
Right. But I tell them, you tell them, if you arrest me, I will sue you for every penny you make for the rest of your life. And
Absolutely.
There are very white presenting Latinos, and
Yeah.
and they're just like, they say, I'm not getting, like, one girl in class today, she said, yeah, I just pulled up and they didn't even pay any attention to me. They told me to go because they thought I was a white girl. So I was like, wow. So.
Well, thanks for sharing your story. I mean, that's the kind of information that people have got to hear. They've got to know what's actually happening.
So I just made a post on Threads, and then MAGA is like, oh, they're doing God's work. And I said,
God don't have anything to do with this.
And they, I'm just like, these horrible people, and I work with amazing people, and they're like, some of them live so far away from our school. A teacher I talked to today, she lives an hour and 20 minutes away, and she even drives that in the winter, like in the snow.
Wow.
And she's been there 8 years. I mean, that's dedication. I don't know if I could have done that drive.
Yeah, that's dedication. That's true.
So.
Well, thank you for coming up and telling us your story. I mean, it's important to hear.
And if word on the street happens, I see anything else, I get video, I'll share it with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll put it in the Discord. So then possibly you have the sources and stuff. I'll share it in your Discord.
Okay, that sounds great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Care, okay?
All right, you too. Thank you so much.
Okay, now good to see you, sweetie. Bye.
It's so sad what's happening. I just can't. I can't wait for the Nuremberg style trials again. Because following orders is not going to cut it.
No.
I want them to get their comeuppance. Hey, Mike, how are you?
All right, doing good. Just hanging in there, living the dream, right?
Oh, real quick. I'm so sorry. Rick C., thank you for the $5 for a $5 challenge. Rick C. is challenging everyone that's watching right now to send $5 to my Cash App or Venmo that's over the little blue sticker to help support my live. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. I was hanging in there, living the dreams, kind of dealing with the crazy world that we're in.
Tomorrow's Friday. That's one glimmer.
That's a good thing, yeah. Hey, we're almost there. It's like today is what Friday's little sister with the little brother. Almost there.
Thundercunt Thursday.
Yeah, so it's fun. But yeah, that one guy that you had earlier that just kept going off and just kind of
Screaming Mimi.
Yeah. Like, oh my God.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
Yeah, I know. It's illegal. I know. I'm like, God.
Like, if a judge ordered it, I promise you it's not illegal.
Right.
He's like, the judge can't do it.
I know, right? I mean, that bell finally dropped him because
He was unhinged.
I gave him a warning.
Yeah, you did.
I missed it. Do I know this person at all?
No.
We've debated him before.
No, I'd never seen him before.
This guy came into the live angry.
Damn.
Okay, and then he wanted to talk about about how it's illegal for the president to release the money.
The contingency
in the
fund.
USDA
Yeah.
fund, in the USDA contingency fund. That was specifically for SNAP benefits if we went into a shutdown.
Oh my God.
And I said, you know, and he kept going and going. And he kept trying, no. And he showed
No, it's illegal. And he just kept screaming.
screaming. Yeah, he kept screaming the whole time. And I was like, listen. First, then I told him, I said, look, you're the only person mad. And then I told him, I said, listen, you were trying to pull up paperwork off of a video that you probably saw on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. And I said, and I'm sitting here knowing what the fund was for and being agreed to by two judges. I said, I will take my argument.
And I told him, I said, that's what the whole fund was for. Because every other shutdown that we've had, the SNAP benefits have never been stopped because they tap into the contingency fund to fund it during a shutdown. Like that's its literal purpose. And he's like, no.
Yeah, he's screaming the whole time. And I said, listen, you can pick a new topic because you've already lost this one. I said, that's what I told him. I said, you can pick a new topic or I'm just going to drop you. He started screaming again. I said,
Emotional damage.
Yeah. He was being very emotional. Being that big crybaby that he was.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah, so that's hey, you were talking about Nuremberg. That movie about Nuremberg, I think, comes out either this week or next week. I can't remember.
Oh, really?
What good
Yeah.
timing.
Yeah,
Perfect timing.
yeah, I'm looking forward to going to see it. And of course, the second part of Wicked. We'll get my tickets for that.
Yes, I can't wait for that. And I don't know if anybody is Michael Jackson fans, but his biopic is coming out April 26th.
Oh,
And
wow.
and his nephew, Jafar Jackson, which is Jermaine Jackson's son, actually plays him in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's the same guy that did Bohemian Rhapsody and several other really great movies. So it's got really great like director and producers, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be so good. Like just the images of it, it's been released. You'll see it on TikTok. It looks so fantastic that Jafar Jackson just nails his uncle. Like he's so good. Because I'm like, to do a biopic of Michael would be so hard to do, right?
Yes.
But this looks like this is going to be amazing. I'm so excited, right, guys? I can't wait. They're going to release some IMAX movies and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to the movie to see that because that's just going to be amazing.
I think they did that man dirty.
Oh God, yeah, they did. He was messed up a little bit. He was not an evil guy. He was
No.
not that kind of way. He was just too naive and got taken advantage of.
He surely did.
Yeah. And I mean, the one from Wicked, I mean, because I've seen them play Wicked several times, but I already know what's going to happen. But I just want to see how they're going to do it in the movie. So that's what I'm excited about. But for the second part, For Good. So I like that song, by the way, For Good. Oh, this is a beautiful song.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I got to work on my Wicked outfit. The nails. What am I doing?
Yeah. You got to be either one, either Glenda or an alphabet.
Yeah, exactly. I'm probably the alphabet. Like,
Yeah.
why not?
She actually is a good witch.
Yes.
So.
Well, and I just love her story. I just love the
Yeah.
alphabet. Like, it's incredible. It's very woke, so I like it. You know?
And Olivia Rodrigo does a wonderful job. I love her.
Yeah, she's amazing. Oh my God, her voice. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, John, I just wanted to say hello to everybody and friends and say hey. If I do love and everything, and say hey, hey, hey. Love y'all. Love you, Jen. Love you, Che. Love you, Val. Love everybody.
Love you too, Mike. You're awesome, man.
Okay, take care.
Bye, Mike.
Oh. Is that your baby in the background?
Yeah.
No. Because you have twins, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
No. How old are your twins now?
Well, in 17 days they'll be 12.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Preteen twins. Are they boys, girls, mix?
Boy, girl.
Boy, girl. Wow. Yeah. So you get to actually see the rate of how boys and girls mature.
Oh, I have 2 adult children. My son is 31 and my daughter is 29.
Okay.
And then the twins were my late in life oopsie poopsie surprises. So I've already raised a boy and a girl all the way to adulthood. So I'm already buckled in, ready for the.
We actually did good, you know. I mean, mine are 16 and 20 now, boys, and they really did well through it all. You know, I'm proud of them.
I think it'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I really do. I think it'll. I mean, Ava and I are super close.
It's just all about being there where they can talk to you, like just being an open book, just coming to me with any questions, any concerns, just being that, not a friend, but just being that person that they
Being
can
available. Yeah.
Yes, and informative and everything.
Yeah. They can talk to me about anything.
Good boy.
Boxer mom, you're in the box.
Hey.
It's okay. I knew you were talking. I knew you were talking to your dog, but I didn't want you to say something that maybe you know.
Yeah, we're heading to have our fur nephew's birthday, Alex. So,
Nice.
he's
You have an
royalty.
Alex? Huh? I have an Alex too.
See ya? Yeah, ours is named after our nephew. He passed, and his name is Bailey Alexander. So Alex is Alexander the Great.
Same, mine too. Yep.
And he's got a pacemaker. He's almost 12, but they believe he has melanoma. So we're just moving everything up, you know. But all right, I'll go ahead and read this real fast. So we can get my card. This is The Great Gatsby of Hunger. The orchestra of indifference is tuning up. Trump and his band, Mr. Ghost, are popping corks while children pop open empty cupboards. They cut off food aid and called it fiscal discipline. They stripped the shells and called it Christian values. They let the hungry beg and call it freedom. And then they threw a great Gatsby party. Oh yes, confetti of cruelty, campaign of shame, caviar of corruption, a banquet for the soulless. Brought to you by the same people who defied 2 federal judges telling them, hey, it's illegal to start your own damn country, citizens. And they said, watch this. And they did. They watched American children cry at dinner tables for nothing. They watched the elderly count pills instead of peas. They watched the working poor trade pride for peanut butter, and they watched from the balcony laughing. Draped in gold, dripping in fake patriotism, marinated in moral rot. They danced when the lights of justice flickered. They clinked glasses to the soundtrack of someone's rallying. They said, "We're saving America." And I said, "From what? Decency? This isn't governance. This is gluttony with a flag stapled to it. It's the Great Gatsby of hunger, where they sip champagne on the backs of the poor, call it policy. Oh, they love a good party, don't they? Until the lights go out, until the storm rolls in, until the thunder of we the people crashes through their ballroom. Because when the hungry rise, when the tired and the brave and the heartbroken stand, that's not noise. That's judgment day. And you can't silence thunder. Not with hush money, not with golden toilets, not with fox-bedded fantasies or vagabonds. We're done begging. We are done starving. We are done letting wannabe kings feast while children fade. You defy the judges and then hear this verdict. Guilty. Guilty of cruelty. Guilty of greed. Guilty of feeding your ego while Americans go hungry. And history, oh, history will not forget your beast. It will write your name in grease and guilt and underline it with every empty stomach you ignored. Because the people have spoken. And when we roar, it's louder than your music, louder than your lies, louder than the hollow pop of your campaign works. The party's over, Gatsby. The bill is due, and this time, we the people are collected. Thanks, yeah,
That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all. Have a good night.
You too. And spot on as usual.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Mitria, I don't know if you figured it out, but I modded you up last night. I didn't forget. Leftist Vet, how are you?
Good. I just came up to see if you guys have been seeing all the drama in Kansas.
No. What's going on?
Laura Kelly joined the lawsuit for Laura Kelly, our governor, joined the lawsuit about the food stamp or about SNAP benefits for the state because our Attorney General Chris Kobach refused to do it. So now Chris Kobach has sent a brief to the court saying that she didn't have the authority to do it, and Kansas needs to be excluded and not receive food stamps.
Why do they want their people to starve?
That's going to go over well.
And so now Laura Kelly is suing Chris Kobach.
Oh, geez.
So our governor is suing our Attorney General.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That is a mess. I don't get it. Why do they want your people? Why does he want his citizens in his state to not get food?
Because he's a MAGA Republican.
Oh, well, yeah.
Does he not understand that he's just the Attorney General, not the governor?
Yeah, well, he's ran for governor, I think, twice and lost. The last time he lost against Laura Kelly.
He's going to get smoked.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's quite interesting having a Democratic governor and a Republican Attorney General.
Yeah, I would say.
And a Republican supermajority Congress.
That's wild.
Yeah. So everything she vetoes, they override.
That doesn't seem fair.
No.
What state is this?
Kansas.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay. Interesting.
That's what I said. I'm like, how did you end up with a Democratic governor? That's crazy.
She's been elected twice.
I mean, that's great. She's obviously good. People like her, but
Yeah, she's actually done really good work.
Yeah, she eliminated the food tax.
MAGA's gonna MAGA. Yeah, we don't have tax on food in Florida.
No, we have for years. And they've been phasing it out over like 5 years now, and it's finally gone. But I think it was like 4%.
Oh wow. Yeah, ever since I can remember, or I started shopping for food, we've never had taxes on food in Florida that I can ever recall.
You know, I can tell you it's much better than the Brownback. But
Yeah.
I don't
And
think food tax did we, Shay? I don't think we did.
Shay, is there a food tax in Texas?
No. Well, wait, Val, is it on food or non? Yeah, no, it's not food, right? But we pay for like Windex and things like that, right, Val?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that's like a cleaning product.
Oh, I have taxes on that too, even if you get it at a grocery store. Just the
But yeah, the food's not
Yeah.
taxed. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, but between the state and our county, our taxes are almost 10%.
the Congressional Budget Office was hacked. The CBO, the Congressional Budget Office, confirmed Thursday it had been hacked, saying it was taking action to contain the fallout. The Congressional Budget Office has identified the security incident, has taken immediate action to contain it, and has implemented additional monitoring and new security controls to further protect the agency's systems going forward.
CBO got it.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's wow.
And
But I can go ahead and drop down.
Okay.
I do think we pay, Shay, I do think we pay tax on anything that's pre-prepared food.
Okay. Yes, the processed stuff. We pay for all the processed stuff, right? Or no, pre-prepared, you said?
They're pre-prepared, like frozen pizzas, you know what I'm saying? Pre-made sandwiches, those types of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the deli stuff, all
Deli
the
stuff,
food to go shit.
From that.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think we
Okay,
do.
yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Hi, Dark Angel. How are you?
Hey everyone, hey Jam, hey Val, hey Shay, what's up guys?
Hey, how are you, man?
Good, how are you, sweetheart?
Hola. Doing great.
Oh my god, what? Alright, so I came in here after waking up from a nap and being half asleep with no compromise system. And all I saw in the comments was Chicago and ICE. I am so lost right now.
Well, Chicago's all over.
I'm sorry, what?
What are you lost about?
Like what's going on in Chicago? Like this is crazy how ICE is coming out in troves now, and Jesus Christ, man! Like when is this gonna stop with ICE, man? Like, my God! Now they're parking outside of schools and shit, trying to kidnap children.
It's gonna end badly. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna end badly.
Yeah. And I just want to say one thing. Andrew has some splaining to do in Congress pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
He's got some splaining to do. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
No, I don't know how I feel about it. Isn't it interesting that the Republican Congress wants to hear from Andrew, but didn't want to hear from Jim Jordan? Hasn't made Jim Jordan testify under oath?
Right.
Hasn't made Donald Trump
I'll be right back.
testify under oath? Hasn't any of the other men that have been identified on the list being at Epstein haven't been called? Why wasn't Ghislaine Maxwell brought in front of Congress?
Yeah, good point. Very good point.
I mean, didn't you realize this was going to happen when Trump was literally talking about poor Andrew? I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for the royal family. Didn't you hear that little speech the other day? We could already tell that Congress was going to call him because he was giving out those key words.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's been stripped of his titles and his peerages, and he has to move out of his house and everything. I mean, I don't condone anything that Andrew has done. I don't. Honestly, I really don't. To be honest, Andrew's probably the only royal that I've never liked. He's always given me that ick about him. Like
Really?
there was something.
Really?
Yeah, there's
Only
something about him.
You were fine with Charles cheating on Diane and talking about being
Oh no, hell no,
tampon?
no. Diana did not deserve that kind of treatment from Charles at all. No, she did not. No, most certainly not. No, Diana was my favorite, hands down. She was kind. She was charitable. She interacted with a lot of people. I started following the royal family when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, maybe younger. I don't know. But no, she didn't deserve to be treated like that by Charles at all. No one does. No, she didn't deserve that.
And let's not forget that there's, some stories about little Prince William about how he's been cheating with Kate's best friend. So let's not forget that. Yes, ma'am. Her name's Mary. Look it up yourself. You don't have to believe me, but that's what seems to be going on. Again, he's continuing the process.
Oh my! I gotta. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look this up later on. Oh my God, where the hell have I been living? Under a rock?
Well, there's so much shit happening in our country. I don't think it's
right
out of the realm of not knowing what the fuck is happening everywhere else.
Like, it's crazy how yesterday we all went from celebrating the election with Democrats. Today, now we're dealing with more BS with Trump and everything. Like, come on, man! Like, oh my God!
We're going to try to sweep that election under the rug as fast as they can.
Oh yes, they are.
Of course.
I mean, and the reason this is a distraction with the press. This is what's going on. They're going to bring him in, question him. They're going to do it in private. They're not going to do it in public.
No.
Okay, and then they're going to come out and try to spin some story and make it a he said, she said situation. Now, I can see what's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
And that's where we, the American people, need to start calling right now and demanding that
They be
Congress
public.
call
Yes.
that it has to be public. And not only do we want him to be called, but all the other people that we know were on Epstein Island to testify under oath, including Trump, including Giselle Maxwell, including the owner of that property. If you guys didn't watch the movie about Epstein, there's the guy that owned the property that Epstein was staying at his mansion. Can't think of his name. I just went totally blank. But yeah, we need to demand that. And then we also need to demand that Jack Smith be allowed to testify in public. Because he's offered to.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Yep. 5 calls out. Yep.
Absolutely.
This is, I mean, well, like I said yesterday, November of next year is coming real quick.
Can't come quick enough.
And
But
Trump and his, it can't come quick enough. And Trump and his regime, they need to buckle up because November next year, it's gonna get, they're gonna get their comeuppance.
Yep.
I meant what I said yesterday. Like I can't just sit idly by and not say anything anymore. Like I'm like no. Like I've never liked Trump. I'll never like him. I haven't liked him since the 90s. I think he's a colossal piece of freaking shit. I really do. And he needs to go away. Like he needs to go the F away already. He needs to disappear.
Well, you're just simply wrong.
Oh, shut up. What am I wrong about? What am I wrong about? The fact that he's a 34-time convicted felon, civil fraudster, ex-air, rapist.
Really? Wait till you're announced.
hold on one second. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 19 years old. I voted for President Trump, and I'm from California.
19.
I am.
Nope, it's not.
There's nothing
I
about
released on 2006.
It's just some kind of BS joke.
I voted for President Trump, and I can name all the reasons. I'm not trying to troll you guys. My
Nobody
family-
asked you that. Nobody asked you any questions yet. Let the host ask you.
Alright, you guys are just saying that I'm lying. So.
you are.
Well, you're assuming me. Like I could lie and say that I could assume that you're on EBT because you supported Kamala Harris or Joe Biden.
Yeah, that shows you're.
Oh, he's a racist. There we go. Right out the gate.
Let me guess, your parents are MAGA, JD Vance, 2028?
Because we care about our
Because
country.
you're young. Yeah.
We care about our country.
Yeah.
About this country.
You're all different shit by your parents, JD Vance. You haven't had
What part
a
of
second to
California?
think for yourself.
What part of California do you live in?
When San Francisco, where Kamala Harris.
No, you don't.
It's
I'm
Kamala.
going to tell you right now, you're a liar. You do not live in San Francisco. You certainly do not live in San Francisco. And you don't live in California at all. You are a liar. This is Werner. This is
That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah. This
It
is
sounds like
literally
Warren.
what they're doing is that the Heritage Foundation is now telling all of these incels to claim they're from California because Trump and Vance know that Gavin Newsom is annihilating them.
No, he's not. He's a stupid liberal like Kamala and Joe.
It's Kamala.
He doesn't sound like a Californian.
But
No,
Californians, whether they're Republican or not, would know how to say Kamala Harris's name also. He's not from California, and he's a troll. It's Warner.
But guess what? I don't care about
Warner,
okay. When Kamala was the attorney, she had evidence that would release the brother bill, and she did not release that evidence.
None of that's true, but okay, whatever, dude. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I dropped him. If you can't say her name right after I told you Kamala, and you keep saying her name wrong, fuck off.
He says Parker in his bio. He says Parker is the Antichrist.
Yeah. So just for everybody to know, and Val and I clocked this about 3 weeks ago, Val?
Yeah.
There's a pattern happening where all of these sudden people are claiming to be from California. They don't know California, they don't know anything about California, and they claim to be from California. Anybody in their right mind who lives in San Francisco would know that there's nobody that's not going to know how to say Kamala Harris's name, one. And if you live in San Francisco, you sure in the hell are not voting for Trump.
Facts. Yeah, we're not dumb, JD Vance.
JD Vance's brother lost by 82%. He only got 18% of the vote in Ohio. The Vances are losers.
Yo, we took the super majority away in Mississippi.
I know. Mississippi. They're like, oh, because the talking point right now, the talking point
Virginia. Yeah.
the talking point right now is, oh, so Democrats won in Democrat states. What are you celebrating? That's their cope. Okay. Because Georgia, Mississippi, Virginia, no.
Texas.
Yeah. Give me a break.
Texas? Yeah, we had a state Senate seat flip that I flipped in how many years, Val?
30 years.
30 years.
Missouri flipped some seats too.
No.
So them saying that, oh, it's not a win because it was Democratic blue states. It's their cope. It's their cope. That's it. They're trying to downplay it because it was a shellacking.
South Carolina too, Novia? Wow. Yeah, I didn't hear about that one.
They got a fucking shellacking, and so that's why they're like, it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, people are waking up, Dad. 100%. They went to sleep. I don't know why. God damn it. But they're waking up.
All I want to say about California is that 1 minute when the polls closed, 1 minute after the polls closed, they were already calling the race. That tells you how many people voted yes on Prop 50.
Oh yeah.
So please, if you're going to try and pretend pretender from California, just know I'm going to call you out every single time because you don't even comprehend that California not only is standing up for democracy, we're taking our entire state back.
Let's be clear, it's mail-in voting in California. You didn't have to go wait in line. You could just take the form and mail it back in. So that shows you how much California said, yeah.
The numbers were staggering.
Staggering.
Did you see the proposed maps for California?
I have not seen them.
48 seats for Democrats. So I was just gonna add on to it.
Are they all in the north? All the red in the north?
No, they're actually all over by Nevada.
Watch your mouth, Shay. I'm in the north.
Hey, sorry, that's where I heard the Vegas hang out, but not all of you, obviously. Sorry, baby.
Actually, the predominance of them are in like Huntington Beach, Orange County, Plumas County. I think there's a pocket up in Mendocino because that's a lot of money, but most Mendocino County is blue. Then you've got Humboldt area. So Humboldt area is pretty much a liberal area, but there's little pockets of white supremacy, you know, because they hide in the woods where they should be, like ogres, protecting their pot farms. So they're like Fontana or Fortuna or these little pockets that, you know, kind of like the banjo players. You think
Fontana.
Fontana.
I went to Fontana once.
Yeah.
Once.
What were you doing in Fontana?
Yeah, Eureka, where the labs are you know made out of porcelain toilets. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but the smartest thing there was trees.
I just wanted to tell also though, Jem and Val.
It's Fontucky.
You're spot on with that idea that there's this new script and now they're all from California. They're doing the same thing in the LGBTQ lives. All of a sudden, all of the men are bisexual. So they're part of the B in the LGBTQ. They don't like the T in the LGBTQ.
Right.
So they're against their own community.
Well, come on, Mitria. Let's be fair. Mitria, let's be fair. Ready? You do know that they shut down Grindr every time the Republicans are in town. So they may be having a come to the B moment.
You know, I actually told one the other day on Doug's Live. I was like, I appreciate you saying that you're bisexual. You're just one step away from coming all the way out of the closet. And he lost his shit on me. He was so mad. I was like, whatever.
Hey, Mitria, can I ask you a question? This is what I'm wondering about. My nephew's transgender, so I was wondering, like, okay, so the Supreme Court just upheld Trump's thing about the
Passports.
Passports, yes. But I know that my nephew has changed his birth certificate to match his identity, his sex. So that he should be fine, right?
Yes.
Like,
I would think as long as the documentation.
The birth certificate says it. Yep.
okay, because they're not going to be like, they can't know that birth certificate is not, you know what I mean? Like, it's his birth certificate, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to go through the same thing here in Michigan. I'm about to go through a name change in the middle of a fascist regime.
Oh, God.
So it's going to be interesting, but I'm going to do it.
Good luck.
Oh
my God. Crazy.
You know, here's the thing, like, honestly, and this is what this is what they don't understand about the trans community and LGBTQ in general. We're resilient. We're resilient. You know what we've been through? Like,
oh, yeah.
The people that have gotten us to where we are today, like, we know how to take it, stand up, wipe off the blood, and keep moving forward. Like, there's a lot of people out there in our community that are like, this is all too much, we're done, we just want to be gay, we just want to be lesbians and be left alone. And that's fine if they want to bow out because they're cowards. The real ones in the community are going to continue to push forward and fight. So
I don't blame you. But thank
Certainly, this one with food is not going to stop.
Absolutely.
You know how they tell people in the trans community that you need your head examined? You know how they come in the lives and they say that? The only time I agree with them is that I have mad props for anybody who chooses to wear stiletto high heels and Spanx. So that's the only thing I think.
I know, I was like, why would you torture yourself? And I'm just
Because I'm telling you, I did everything in my power to not have to wear high heels and Spanx.
no shit.
Amen.
Exactly.
It's a no to Crisco and shoehorns to get into Spanx. Throw a dress over it and call it.
Crisco and
And
shoehorn.
let's not even begin about the bra. Most of us will tell you that the second we walk in our door, the bras come off like a slingshot.
Oh, absolutely. That is a 10 out of 10 absolute.
Wherever that bra is, that's where that bra stays. Because no, that's a no.
I love it.
It's
So true. Right, Val? You know.
right, Val. Does your bra get slung off like a slingshot too every night?
Oh my god. He dodges Kim when she comes home. He's like, oh, hold on, let me get out of the way.
I was trying to find it. I can't find it.
The other day, I had a front class going on, and I had come in from work. And I'm telling you, before I even heard the garage door close, that front class was undone, and I was pulling that bra through my sleeve.
Absolutely.
The front class bras. Yeah. They're so easy to get off in that way. Yeah. It's funny.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Oh, go
The
ahead.
TikTok bras, by the way, ladies, is so good, by the way. Yeah. They have the cool comfort bras. I'm sorry about that. They so good, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
All right, guys, it's 7 o'clock. I gotta run. Thank you guys for all hanging out with me today. And
Thanks for having me, Diana.
of course, I'll see you guys all tomorrow.
Yep. What now? What, Jim?
Jim, what were you saying?
I asked him about what's going on.
Oh, yeah, you know what I thought? Well, I know Roxy's going to go live. Yeah, Roxy should go live. Come join us in Roxy's live, Jim. You'd have fun.
I never get up on the panel in Roxy's live. Ever.
Well, I'll get you up. Let me know you're there. I'll get you up.
Because nobody else knows you're there.
Exactly. Get over and let me know. Just go, send your signals up like you usually do when I'm up there, and I'll get you up there, girl.
I have one thing I want to say because we're all very strong women, and I want to say this because that attack on me today really, really made me go into a whole nother realm of wanting to be assertive and aggressive for women. So let me make this very clear. If you're following any one of us, attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. And we're going to stand up. We're going to stand up for one another. So make sure that you understand that if you want to hear bold, brash men, and you support their strength and you support their voice and their victories, you better damn straight get prepared because the future is female and we are not backing down. So you can call us big mouth, you can call us bitch, you can call us cunt. But believe me when I tell you, you're gonna hear us every time.
It is Thunder Cunt. It is Thunder Cunt Thursday.
I wanted a piece of that bitch so bad I couldn't see straight. I was in a quest. I'm like, seriously, I wanted to eat her so bad. Like, can't stand her.
I don't care what she says about me, but she's attacked my mother, Shay.
Yeah,
on multiple lives, and that. No.
That's like going after someone's kid. You don't go after your kids or your parents or anything like that.
And my mom's laying over here going, "Why would somebody come after me? They don't even know me because they're sick.
Because they're fucking sick." Yep.
I don't even know this person. I have no idea who they are. I don't go into MAGA lives.
Right.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
He's best friends with Janae and Stacy.
Oh, okay.
And Vegas girl. They've all called themselves Russian bears because of Zeus. So they're all like, we're the Russian bears. I'm like, they're just nuts.
Now it makes sense. I actually thought it was
for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, she's one of them.
Love you, Diva. Have a good night.
All right, bye guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for having us. Bye.
Mwah, mwah. Bye. All right, YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern and we'll do it all over again. Mwah.